Coming up, we're putting on shingles made from 95% recycled materials. And they can take some serious punishment.
You can do that all day,
you can
Steve.
really bash it on stuff. Beautiful afternoon to continue getting the building weather tight.
Nothing kills a building faster than water, so you need a good roof. But here in Maine, I'm worried about a couple of other things. In the winter, you get storms blowing about 120 miles an hour with rain and snow. And in the summer, the island really dries out, and there's the possibility of fire. So I need a roof that can withstand water, wind, and fire. And that's a big challenge.
Helping me tackle that challenge is product developer Carson Warner.
Carson, I saw this roofing material at a trade show, and I learned that it was 95% recycled material. It lasts 60, 70, 80 years, something like that, longer than I'm going to last. And it looks good. So I bought it. I put it on the house, and I liked it so much I'm going to put it on the barn too. What's in it?
What you're looking at here, Steve, is a composition of recycled wood fibers, recycled rubber from tires, used tires.
Old tires?
Yes, yeah. That would be normally destined for landfill or maybe just a pile where they'd sit for many years.
Right.
These roof shingles also contain industrial-strength recycled plastics, which help make them incredibly dense and durable.
Now, I have heard the claim that you can drive a nail with this. I haven't tried it myself, but I'd like to actually see that.
That's true. We'll just take it.
You prepared to do that?
Not a problem.
Okay. So that's a copper roofing nail.
Yep.
So how badly did you hurt it?
There shouldn't be any marks.
Let me see one of those nails. There's got to be a trick here somewhere. What makes it so dense?
The compression molding process. You can do that all day.
So you can really bash it on stuff.
That's the great thing is you can have these laying around the job site. Guys can walk on them.
Look at that.
Drop tools.
It dinged a little bit, but I was whacking it.
Carson's right. His roof shingle really holds up. But how would it hold up during a fire?
Is it really fire resistant?
Yeah, it's fire resistant. Class C, technically.
Can I put a torch to it and see what it does?
Let's give it a try.
All right. Let's see what these babies can take. It's smoking. How hot is a torch?
1,500 degrees.
It's flaming a bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be fire resistant.
If you take that off, you'll see that it'll extinguish itself.
Huh. So a burning ember falling on this is not going to do anything.
Not a huge issue.
Now it's time for me to check in with the man who's installing these shingles, Sean Green.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
Welcome to the top of the world.
Here we go. Let's hook you in.
Are you upset about the views from up here?
Oh, the views. We can't beat the views here.
John, you install roofs all over New England. You're no stranger to the kind of weather we get here. Is this a good choice for me?
Oh, this is a great product, Steve. This is a nice product. It's number one, it's a completely recyclable product. It saves a lot of tires from being in the landfills and lets it fly into your roof.
It's nice and stiff, and it's got a lot of structural integrity.
Very durable for the New England weathers.
So this will stand up to the elements.
Absolutely.
These shingles are designed to mimic the look of cedar wood shakes, which vary in size.
Okay. These actually are made to break and to splice, just like a cedar shake. Like so. So what you can do is now you can have random patterns to give you that same effect as on a cedar shake roof.
But what you're striving for is to vary
the joints.
The joints.
Correct.
You don't want this joint to line up with this joint.
No, you have to be at least 1.5 inches away.
And that's to keep the roof weather tight.
Weather tight, so no water penetrates through.
To achieve the visual effect of cedar shakes, Sean and his crew nail down shingles of varying widths. When they're done, these man-made materials will have the overall look of a classic wood shingle roof.
You got to make sure it's random. You don't want any form of pattern here. The minute you have pattern, you're going to sit down on the ground and it's just going to look too consistent. And if you look at a natural cedar shake roof, you have that wide random selection. And you want this to be the same type of situation.
These eco-friendly shingles cost about $8 to $10 per square foot installed, comparable to the cost of real cedar. but they'll last at least twice as long as cedar. Plus, they don't require any maintenance. Even though they're 21st century technology, Sean likes to install them the old-fashioned way.
You're not using a nail gun.
No nail guns. We're a company that does not believe in the nail guns. With hand nailing, you just have a better accuracy as well.
It doesn't look like it slows you down too much.
No, if you've been doing it long enough, you can move along pretty well.
As the roofers push on with their work, I take the opportunity to climb up to the top of my building and soak in the scenery.